ATA for walking out when I saw my ex-boyfriend? I'm using my younger sister's account, BTW, so I might not be online much. Okay, so I am 21, female, and my ex-BF, Aiden, is 20. 3 days ago, my BSF, Madison, invited me to celebrate Thanksgiving with her and our other friends. We were able to invite partners, siblings, etc. My older sister, 24, arrived before I did. So, a little over a while later, she texted me. But I was driving, and my phone was on D&D, so I couldn't read her message. Plus, I don't want to risk getting a ticket, LL. And also, before I left my house, she called me and said that she drove to my BSFS, Madison's, house an hour earlier because Madison needed help with something and I don't know what it was. Well, when I finally arrived to Madison's house, I parked into the driveway and got out. I made sure to double check if I had locked my car or not before I headed inside. The door was unlocked and I didn't need to knock because Madison says that we aren't strangers and that she trusted me most. All sweet. But either way, I still texted her to let her know that I had arrived, and she reacted with a thumbs up. I opened the door, walked inside and closed it behind me. I walked inside the living room. No one was there. I then went to the dining room, and everyone was sitting there while some were setting up the table, placing plates, forks, spoons, napkins, etc. However, when I took a few steps inside the dining room, I saw Aiden sitting on the side of the table where I could clearly see his face. And my brain really said, oh hell no. And without thinking for a second, I turned around, opened the front door, and walked out. I still had my shoes on, so I was quick to leave. I thought that no one had saw me. But when I got into my car and started the engine, I heard Madison shouting my name. I know this might sound rude, but I didn't even glance at her and drove off immediately. I got a few texts from Madison, but I didn't hear any notifications because I had my phone on D&D. But when I did, I was already home and received like 10 plus messages from her, and they were all pretty much the same. Hey, my name. Why did you leave so suddenly? Dinner hasn't started yet, and you're already gone. Where did you go? Did something urgent happen? Why did you leave? She be acting as if Aiden wasn't there, like girl was. I being paranoid, or was Aiden really there? I just left her on read, and haven't spoken to her or anyone else yet. Even today when she called me, I didn't answer. Thing is, my sister, I forgot about her, and I haven't heard from her yet. I did text her before I wrote this post, but she hasn't responded yet, so in the meantime, I'll be waiting for her response. Oh, and the message she had sent me said, Yo, my name. Aiden just arrived with Madison's brother, Mason. Did you know that he was coming? I responded with no. Edit. The dining room and the living room were in front of each other. For example, dining room on the left, living room on the right. If any of y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. ITA has no consensus bot. OOP was NTA. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. Just be open about it. Aiden was there and I just noped out. Figured no one needed the drama. OOP. I wanted Ro tell her about him, but I didn't know what came up to me that made me shut up. But I did text her today, and she hasn't responded yet. Commenter 2. One would think that Madison would know that you wouldn't be comfortable being around your ex. Madison's brother is TAH for bringing him, Aiden. And frankly, Madison is a bit of an AH for not making him leave, then pretending like she didn't know why you left. She absolutely knew why you left, and a real BSF would have warned you. OP, I didn't think of this TBH. Thank you for telling me. I'm gonna have a talk with her eventually. Commenter 3. This is not a friend. She knew he was there and didn't warn you. It doesn't matter if she invited him. Probably did. Or if she knew someone else brought him. She knew. She knew you broke up and wouldn't want to spend a holiday with him. She set you up to create drama. She is not a friend or good person. Oop. Thank you. I'm starting to think about it now, and it's actually quite confusing to me. She never hid something from me before, but now that she did, I feel like there's something wrong. Update #1 February 9th, 2025, 2.5 months later. Hi lovelies. I know that you all don't remember me, but it's fine. First, I would like to thank those few PPL who commented on my last post. About 2 months ago, I made a post on another account about me leaving my kinda ex best friend's house after seeing my ex BF there. A quick recap. Sorry if it's long. A month earlier, before the incident, my best friend and I planned on spending Thanksgiving Christmas together, like how we used to do most of the times. That same week, she suggested that we spend it at her house, and maybe I could spend the night there, which, in turn, was a great idea, so I agreed. Well, fast forward to Thanksgiving. I arrived to her house, and the door was unlocked, so I just let myself in. To make it clear, we've been best friends for many years, so it was normal for us to just go in each other's house at some times, especially in events without knocking. And if you're gonna ask, yes, she gave me permission to. Once I was inside, my eyes immediately spotted a familiar figure who definitely was Aiden, sitting at the side of the table where I could clearly see his face. I didn't even hesitate, and immediately turned around and left. My best friend then tried to chase me down by yelling for me, but I was already gone by then. I definitely didn't ignore her, unlike everybody else who went through the same situation. As soon as I drove back to my house, I had over 10+ messages from her, basically asking why I left so early, even though I had just arrived, and that dinner was gonna start soon. I left her on scene. So sorry, I forgot to mention that my sister was gonna be there with us as well, and that she arrived earlier before me for 2 reasons. 1. Madison needed her to be there for help with decorating, cooking, and other stuff, all related to the event. But while my sister was there, she saw Aiden arriving with my best friend's brother Mason, and texted me right away, but I couldn't respond or see the text because I was already driving to my best friend's house. And like I said in my last post, my phone was on D&D because I didn't want to risk getting a ticket. The second reason is that I had some really important stuff to do, which, for some privacy reasons, I'll be keeping private. Sorry for the confusion. I only responded about 2. 3 days later BC, I still couldn't believe what just happened that day. In the text, I said, "Hey, _ why didn't you tell me that _ Aiden was gonna be there? In fact, why would you or anyone invite him, knowing damn well what he did to me in the past?" Well, she didn't know what to say to that, and left me on scene for a couple of hours before texting me back, apologizing and saying that she didn't know that he was coming. I told her that was bullshit, and that she knew damn well that he was gonna be there. She still hadn't answered me yet. The update. Sorry to disappoint, but nothing much happened. After I sent that text, she never bothered to reply. Before I even knew it, she blocked me. Why? IDK. Maybe she's hiding something from me. Ick. I shouldn't be saying that and suspecting her, considering us still being best friends, but I can't help it. I've never heard from her or seen her again. I tried asking our other mutual friends about her, and they all said that they didn't hear anything from her ever since that day. Yes, I told them what happened and how it ended. Some girls even said that she had blocked them the same day she blocked me. Now, the only one who possibly knows where she's at and or why she isn't responding to anyone is her brother. But I don't feel comfortable texting him, and I don't think that I have the courage to. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been nearly 2 months and I'm still blocked. I'll post again if something happens, but for now, I'll just continue enjoying life with my boyfriend. If anyone has any questions to ask, please do. I don't bite. I like reading y'all's opinions, especially the ones who offer advice. Thanks for reading 3. Edit. Some comments said that if I needed a wanted closure or anything, I have to text Mason, which I kinda have the courage to. I have him added on IG, but he rarely uses it, so if I'm willing to message him, it'll take a while for him to message me back. I'll try to make an update about this whole situation as soon as possible. Idea 2. Hey again, y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all that I won't be able to respond to some comments since there are like a lot of them. 300 plus. I'm gonna try to read as many of your comments as possible, but please forgive me if I couldn't/didn't respond. Thank you all for your support and kind words. I really appreciate it. And to those PPL who went through something similar like this, sending much love and hugs to every one of you. I'll see when I'll be able to update. Lie all. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. Either your ex is now dating your ex best friend, or this was some stupid attempt to get you back together with him. Sounds like your sister stayed. May want to ask her how things looked between the ex and best friend. OP, damn. That first line sounds harsh. I have never experienced such thing, and I don't ever want to, but I'll take your word for it. My sister said that he just stayed there, chatting with the others, but nothing more. Commenter 2. That's fucked up really to me. It seems like she wasn't really your best friend if she could block you so easily. Maybe she was hiding something, or just didn't care enough to make things right. Either way, you're better off without her. OP. I agree. That's not how a best friend treats their other best friend. Thanks. 3. Commenter 3. She didn't know he was coming? To her house? Yeah, I definitely call BS. I think she was dating him or wanting to date him. She isn't a best friend or even a friend. You're better off without her. OP, exactly I. Like how wouldn't she know? A lot of people said that. I'll try to find out the truth as fast as possible, so I could share it here. Does OOP's sister talk with Madison? OP, no. My sister and Madison don't even like each other for some reason. ****. Editor's note. In the latest update, OOP has given names and made small edits for ease of readability. Update #2, March 14th, 2025, 1 month later. Hey everyone, I'm back again with another update. But first, I'ma give them some names. Madison, ex-BSF, Aiden, ex-BF, and Mason, ex-BSF's brother. Hopefully y'all don't get confused or mixed up by these 3. Also, the reason why I couldn't update or post sooner was because I really didn't have anything to update on. Okay, so, in my last post, I said that I might have to talk to Mason to get answers, but, well, things didn't go as planned. Basically, his sister was the one to reach out first. Yeah, my ex-BSF. The girl everyone suspected was dating my ex. I'm not saying that I didn't suspect her dating him as well, but I can't say that I fully did either. Madison unblocked me from